They make a good line now, piece of rhythm a little backward there. Miners Rose inclined to pull. Now they pick up speed coming over the hill about 50 metres before the start. Stand by now, set, and they're racing. A pretty even start too. Mystery Hit got away well down near the inside. One from the outside who began very, very fast was Super Spreader, and he'll go up and try and take on Dungannon in the early stages of the race. 1,800 metres left to go, and Dungannon the leader on the inside from Super Spreader up in the dead. They're followed by a piece of rhythm on the inside. One by one is Mystery Hit in a nice posse, followed then by Miners Rose up on the inside with cover. Then came Karinga Magic, one out and three backer, and last of all came McGowan. 1,600 metres left to go, and Dungannon the leader as they go over the rise there. It's Dungannon from Super Spreader, it's outside in the dead. They're followed then by Piece of Rhythm on the inside rail. They're followed then by Mystery Hit on its outside one by one. There's no change in the order. Karinga Magic is one out and two back. They're followed then by Miners Rose, and last of all came McGowan. They're fairly tightly bunched up as they run up the hill towards the Lever Lodge. 1,200 metres left to go, and Super Spreader working very hard on the outside of Dungannon to try and go to the front. It's Super Spreader and next to Dungannon, followed by Mystery Hit going forward when he spreaded. Then came Piece of Rhythm back on the inside, followed by Karinga Magic, then came Miners Rose, and last of all came McGowan, and there's only 10 lengths covering them. Super Spreader went to where he likes it down the back. It's Super Spreader by about a length and a half. On the outside, Mystery Hit has gone up tackling, followed then by Dungannon, who got shuffled back along the rails when they spreaded. They're followed then going around the outside by Piece of Rhythm. Then came Miners Rose at the back at the tail end of them, and second last was Dungannon. McGowan has taken off with 900 to go, but it's still Mystery Hit and Super Spreader up there at the 800. Super Spreader and Mystery Hit followed by McGowan going up to join those two leaders on Johnson's corner. They're followed by Karinga Magic, then Piece of Rhythm, and then came Miners Rose, and Dungannon is out of the race. 600 metres left to go now, and Super Spreader is still holding them at bay. McGowan has come into the picture, followed by Mystery Hit on the outside. They're followed then by Piece of Rhythm up on the inside, and Karinga Magic in a nice posse, and then came Miners Rose with nowhere to go. Down towards the 300 they come, and Super Spreader's got them struggling. It's Super Spreader by 3/4 of a length to Mystery Hit. They're followed three wide McGowan. Karinga Magic's got nowhere to go. It's trying to shuffle between horses. They're followed by Mystery Hit up on the inside of them, and Miners Rose very right on the corner. 150 to go, and Super Spreader the leader. Mystery Hit could be the danger, and down the outside Miners Rose. It's Super Spreader the leader. Here comes Karinga Magic and Miners Rose. Miners Rose, Karinga Magic. Karinga Magic is fighting over the inside. Miners Rose, oh, it's a photo, it's a dead heat. It's a dead heat between Miners Rose and Karinga Magic. Third home was Mystery Hit. They're followed then by a Super Spreader and Piece of Rhythm, who went over the line together. Then came McGowan, and the last one to come in will be Dungannon. Is the winner. 7, 3, 2 and 1. The numbers, ladies and gentlemen, 7, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Alan Williams Memorial Mobile over 2,050 metres, the 27-26 class paces, number 7 Miners Rose, driven by R. Morrison. Miners Rose is owned by MF Best, a bay mare 6 years, by Armbro Best from Tungsten Rose, and was trained and driven by R.N. Morrison. Second home, number 3, the very unlucky Karinga Magic, driven by ID Styles. Third, number 2, Mystery Hit, who just failed to stay, driven by GTP Martin. Officially fourth was 1 Piece of Rhythm, I. Johnson, the time 2:47.31. Standing quietly. Mr. Fye inclined to turn his head on the side. The hoop now has him settled down. The attendants endeavouring to get Lorana Princess in. Lorana Princess is in, and the gates closed. The start of Mountseer's rostrum. The Joe Lynch Memorial Handicap Class A, 1,609 metres. Stand by for a start. slow away. Lorana Princess hunted up early, so too Amber Lace, and Lorana Princess will go to the front on, settling down from Amber Lace with 1,500 to go. They're followed by Lady Gunya, settling in on the rails third. On the inside of Mystify, followed by Crombie Jess, and Boofery Diamond out wide is last. They've all bunched up pretty well going up past the lever lights with 1,200 to go, where Lorana Princess shared the lead with Amber Lace on its outside, and then neck and neck followed then on the inside rail by Lady Gunya, then Mystify its outside. They're followed then back in second last placing by Crombie Jess, and last of all is Boofery Diamond. Still fairly bunched up with 1,000 metres left to go, and Lorana Princess has dashed to the front, and it's pulling double. It's Lorana Princess pulling the jockey's arms out from Amber Lace on its outside. Lady Gunya has had the run of the race from the outset. It's tucked away on the rails, running third on the inside of Mystify. A length and a half away came Crombie Jess on the inside of Boofery Diamond at the tail. They sprint on Johnson's corner, 6:50 left to go, and Amber Lace has moved up on the outside, a bit on terms with Lorana Princess. It's Amber Lace the leader on top of the rise, 3/4 Lorana Princess, and it's having another crack at it. They're followed by Mystify into the picture with a big run. Lady Gunya is still locked away on the fence, followed by Boofery Diamond going wide, and then came Crombie Jess, a very tightly packed field with 2:50 left to go, where Amber Lace was just the leader. She dropped back sharply on the turn, allowed Crombie Jess to go to the front. Lorana Princess followed by Lady Gunya on the inside, and then Mystify. It's Lady Gunya. Mystify's the danger. Lady Gunya just in front. Mystify. Mystify, good on you, Joe. Mystify won it from Lady Gunya. Third home, Crombie Jess, a big run. They're followed by Boofery Diamond, Lorana Princess, and last home was Amber Lace. Well, there you go. And 4, 7:154, and the time for the event was 1:45.19. 1:45.19 the time, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the Joe Lynch Memorial Handicapper Class A event over 1,600 metres, number 7, Mystify. Mystify is owned by G.F. Lynch, a brown mare, 4 years, by Magic King from Fictitious, trained by G.J. Lynch and ridden by G. Russell, and the best ovation I've seen here for years. Second home, number 1, Lady Gunya, ridden by A. Simpson. Third, number 5, and that was Boofery Diamond, David Dollard. Officially fourth was 4, Crombie Jess D. McCarthy. The time 1:45. The main man and Sherwin Court about to score up. Best bet a day away, Dunmore Lad. Ali DeRoy on the pole. Now Merchant Hell. And Mr. Belmont, Dark Circle. Now, Mobile picking up speed. Ollie DeRoy settles on the inside. Best bet is ready. The main man the outside, Sherwin Court. Picking up speed in the straight. Back behind them is Merchant Hell. Mr. Belmont set now, and they're racing in the Carlton United Brewery Street for all. A big tussle for the lead early. Lewis takes Dunmore Lad out very fast as they settle properly into stride. It's Dunmore Lad from Me Main Man, followed then by Best Bet. Then came a day away, 3 wide, followed by Sherwin Court. A length and a half away came Mr. Belmont on the inside, then Eiley DeRoy, followed by Dark Circle, and Merchant Hell drops to the tail end of them. They've got 3,000 metres left to go, and a day away goes up in the death, and he goes forward. He's off like a pair of scanties at the Lucky Shop, and Robbie Lee takes off with a 2,800 metres left to go and sets them alight. A day away goes out by 4 lengths, Me Main Man. They're followed by Dunmore Lad on the inside, pulling double. Then came Best Bet on the outside, 1 by 1. They're followed Sherwin Court, 1 by 2. Then Mr. Belmont is up on the fence. Followed then by Dark Circle, and Merchant Hell is down at the tail. And where's Eiley DeRoy? I can't see Eiley DeRoy, but he's pulled up and been taken out of the race. A day away down at the 2,400 metre point by 6 lengths to Me Main Man, followed by Best Bet on the outside of Dunmore Lad. Then came Sherwin Court on the outside of Mr. Belmont, and there's one going forward in a hurry, and that's Merchant Hell, and that left Mr. Belmont back at the tail end of them. They've got 2,500 behind Best Bet, and then came Jones with Mr. Belmont back at the tail end of them. They share the lead up in front with 1,400 metres left to go, and A Day Away is still the leader, and he stitches him up the hill and gives him a little bit more rain and takes off again. It's A Day Away, the leader, 3/4 of a length to Merchant Hell on the outside of Me Main Man on the fence. Then came Dark Circle, who's had the run of the race from the outset. Dunmore Lad is on the inside of Best Bet, and then came Sherwin Court on the outside of Mr. Belmont. They race towards the crossing for the final time in the 2-miler, and it's still A Day Away, the leader from Merchant Hell, the outside, and the old stager will grind them into the dirt, I can guarantee you that. Me Main Man is third on the fence, followed then by one going forward in a hurry, and I think that's Best Bet, and he's tough also. Then came Dark Circle back behind them. They're followed then by Dunmore Lad. He looks like he's had enough. And then came Sherwin Court and Mr. Belmont. They come around Johnson's corner, very tightly bunched. It's A Day Away the inside from Merchant Hell, and then came Best Bet on the outside of them. They're followed by Dark Circle, placed like a tiger snake, and then came Me Main Man at the 600. He's locked up with nowhere to go, and the cup winner Sherwin Court is coming faster, and they're followed Dunmore Lad. It's Best Bet the leader. Put your money on him coming over the rise. It's Best Bet from A Day Away and Merchant Hell dropping out of it. They're followed by Dark Circle into the picture and Me Main Man. Then came Dunmore Lad, and they're followed by Mr. Belmont. He's gone. They come around the home turn. A Day Away has been there from the outset, and he's putting up a mighty performance. It's A Day Away by a length. Best Bet the outside. Dark Circle and Sherwin Court. Dark Circle down the outside, and Dunmore Lad. It's A Day Away the leader. Dark Circle. Dark Circle's the big danger. Beat up A Day Away the leader inside the 100, but shortly afterwards McHugh took Dark Circle to the lead, and Dark Circle wins. Dark Circle from A Day Away, a big run. They're followed then by Me Main Man. Then came Sherwin Court, followed home at that stage by Dunmore Lad, followed then by Best Bet, and second last home was Merchant Hell, and last was Mr. Belmont. And it looks to me as if Mr. Belmont has either broken his overcheck. 8, 5, 6, 7, the numbers. United Breweries Free for All. Number 8, Dark Circle. 5, A Day Away. 6, Sherwin Court, and 7, Me Main Man. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Carlton United Breweries Free for All over 3,200 metres of mobile, number 8, Dark Circle. Dark Circle is owned by the MGD Syndicate, a brown gelding 8 years by Inner Circle from Dewdrop, and trained and driven by F.J. McHugh. Second home 5, A Day Away, R.J. Lee. Third 6, Sherwin Court, R. Crack. Officially fourth, number 7, Me Main Man, driven by G.J. Marnie, and the time 4:31.09, which is... Now, Bronze Opal is locked away. The starter ready. Bronze Opal inclined to back away in the stalls. He rears as Lockett tries to keep him down there. The attendants racing. Bronze Opal jumped out, probably knocked Neon sideways. Best away was Gunya Lad. They're followed then by Neon on the outside, looking for more pace and crossing towards the inside rail and pulling harder. They're followed then by Bronze Opal. The favourite is beautifully parked up on the fence, about 4 lengths from the leader. They're followed then by Count Sierra, a length and a half to Looney's Girl at the tail. They've got 1,500 metres left to run, and Gunya Lad the pilot. It's Gunya Lad by 3 parts of a length. Neon its outside. Then came Bronze Opal up on the fence, followed by Silver Reward. Count Sierra goes around Silver Reward at the 1,250 metre mark, and they're followed by Looney's Girl. They're strung out like Brown's cows with 1,200 to go, where Gunya Lad was the leader from Neon. They're followed a length and a half to Bronze Opal, a length and a half to Count Sierra on the outside of the favourite, Silver Reward, and then came 5 lengths, Looney's Girl. They go down the back now, 950 left to go, and Gunya Lad trying to steal the race. It's Gunya Lad 2 lengths to Neon, a length and a half, Bronze Opal. They're followed by Silver Reward, sneaking up on the pave. A length and a half away came Count Sierra, followed then by Looney's Girl. They go around Johnson's corner, and Simpson still got Gunya Lad out 2 lengths to Neon. A length and a half away came Bronze Opal into the picture. They're followed by Silver Reward. very wide, followed then by probably Gunya Lad on the inside, and then Bronze Opal and Looney's Girl, who went over the line absolutely locked together. G. Russell is by 4-1-2, the numbers in the Ernchets bracelet. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Ernchets bracelet of 1994, number 5, Neon. Neon is owned by I.J. Harris and S. Lewis, a brown gelding, 7 years, by Star Way from Great Britain, out of Frist, trained by I.J. Harris and ridden by G. Russell, completing a winning double. Number 4 was second, and that was Count Sierra, ridden by David Dollard. Third home, the top weight, number 1, Silver Reward, ridden by Shane Larkins. Officially fourth was 2, Looney's Girl, ridden by P. McLean. The time 156.4. Already, Jeffrey Glenn, Marcus Howell, Buck Miss, a little toey. Red River Valley stands up well. They've started on his platform. They're set. Buck Miss backs away. Red River Valley, eager to get going. Now Reyes comes out of line. Linwood Rose side on. Buck Miss turns away and comes back into the front line. Now waiting on Red River Valley. The others are ready. Polacova leads and Drag the Kate stand quietly. Set now, racing. Tate flies back and they got a fairly even start. One away from the front very quickly was Jeffrey Glenn, and so too Marcus Howell. Slow away was Buck Miss. Red River Valley got away okay. Linwood Rose splitting them early. 1,550 left to go, and Stiles is going to try and steal the race from the outset on Jeffrey Glenn. He goes out and leads by 3 lengths to Marcus Howell. 2.5 lengths away came Red River Valley on the inside of Linwood Rose. They're followed then by Polar Covalese up on the inside of Drag the Kate, and Buck Miss back at the tail end of them. Jeffrey Glenn going like a winner with 1,200 to go. It's Jeffrey Glenn, and Stiles lays over and tries to keep the wind in the sails. It's Jeffrey Glenn by 5-6 lengths to Marcus Howell. They're followed by Linwood Rose up on the outside of Red River Valley. 1.5 lengths away came Drag the Kate, then Polar Covalese on the inside of Buck Miss. They race down the back, and Jeffrey Glenn is the pilot. It's Jeffrey Glenn by 6 lengths to Marcus Howell. 3/4 away came Linwood Rose on the outside, going up to join the stablemate. They're followed then by Red River Valley on the inside of Drag the Kate, 3/4 length away. 1.5 lengths away came Buck Miss up on the outside of Polar Covalese at the tail. But Jeffrey Glenn, the pilot, he's been there from the outset. He leads by 6 lengths with 6.50 left to go. There's no change in the back order of the main bunch, where Marcus Howell is still second from Linwood Rose giving chase. Then came Red River Valley, followed by Drag the Kate, and Buck Miss into the picture. But Jeffrey Glenn, I.D. Stiles, he's still laying over, and he's still got a little bit of petrol left in the tank. It's Jeffrey Glenn by 3 lengths to Linwood Rose. Marcus Howell is on the inside, and they're followed then by Buck Miss around the outside of Red River Valley, and they're followed by Polar Covalese. They come around the home turn now, and still Jeffrey Glenn. He's given a ton of cheek. It's Jeffrey Glenn by 2 lengths. Down the outside came Buck Miss, and then Linwood Rose. Jeffrey Glenn the leader. Linwood Rose is going very fast, and then came Buck Miss. Jeffrey's hanging on grimly. He's throwing everything at his father's kitchen sink, and he's going to win by as far as you can kick your hat. Jeffrey Glenn has won from Linwood Rose. Buck Miss was third. Fourth, Red River Valley. Fifth, I don't care. I don't know whether it was Marcus Howell or Drag the Kate, and last home was Polar Covalese. But you'll find that I.D. Stiles has stolen the race. 1-5-4-3. 1-5-4-3. So Red River Valley has come home with a whirlwind burst and beaten Buck Miss into 3rd place. Ladies and gentlemen, the numbers 1-5-4-3. The winner of the Clemens family case over 1,609 metres is number 1, Jeffrey Glenn. Jeffrey Glenn is owned by M. Keeler and S. Keeler, a brown gelding 3 years old, by Omega Valley from Pagara Shadow, a locally bred steed, trained by I.D. Stiles and driven by the trainer in his first win this season. Second home, number 5, Linwood Rose, DJ Hamer. Third, number 4, Red River Valley, R.N. Morrison, and officially 4th, 3, Buck Miss, M.A. Jones. The time for the event Balance stands up well, El Capran, Somerville Flyer. Now El Capran backs into the gates. Two Collect on the outside likewise. The jockey is, the hoop is endeavouring to get him over, and they're racing in the last at a pretty even start too. Balance down near the inside was away very fast, and Euroa Bay goes up early. Parked away on the fence at that stage was El Capran, followed by Somerville Flyer. Going very fast is Heavenly Flyer, and Two Collect drop towards the tail. 1,050 metres left to go, and Balance the leader from Heavenly Flyer. It's outside. They're followed by El Capran on the outside of Euroa Bay pulling. They're followed a length and a half away to Somerville Flyer, and Two Collect at the tail end of them. They stretch out now in single file. It's Balance the leader, and Jan Johnson will make them run. It's Balance the leader with 800 to go. Heavenly Flyer is 3/4 away on its outside. A length and a half away came El Capran. 2 lengths to Euroa Bay. Then Somerville Flyer around Euroa Bay at the 600, and 2 lengths to Two Collect at the tail. They reach the rise now, 500 metres left to go, and Heavenly Flyer has been beautifully ridden. It means some on the outside of Balance to take a half-length lead with 300 to go. It's Heavenly Flyer a half-length to Balance fighting back on the inside. Then came Somerville Flyer into the picture with El Capran, and they're followed then by Two Collect and Euroa Bay. Somerville Flyer dashed to the front with 150 to go. It's Somerville Flyer coming away now. Somerville Flyer 2-3 lengths in front, and the local hoop beats them again. It's Somerville Flyer from Balance. Third home was Heavenly Flyer, followed then by Euroa Bay. Then came El Capran, followed then by Two Collect at the tail, and the local hoops have taken the Quinella. Somerville Flyer. I thought Heavenly Flyer would win this. I told my mother-in-law to back Somerville Flyer, and then I went up and said, you better back Heavenly Flyer. I think over 1,400. 6.82. I know the owners would love to have, if they get a video of this, they'd love to sort of have you in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carlton United Brewery Sprint, a Class 4 handicap over 1,400 metres. The winner, number 1, Somerville Flyer. Somerville Flyer is owned by Mrs. A.E. Campbell and G.B. Martin. A bay gelding 8 years by Taliban from High Fidelity. Trained by D.J. Hamer and ridden by P.J. McLean. Second home was number 5. Number 5, Heavenly Flyer, ridden by A. Simpson. Third, number 2, Balance, ridden by Mrs. J. Johnson. And officially fourth, 6, Euroa Bay, ridden by G. Russell. The time for the event, 1:26.